PG-13, this is G.I. Joe. We're getting Zartan. Count Slither. Zartan. Save your pennies, that's right. April 8th, they will be going on sale. Now, so we're going to be getting a few different figures in this wave. We're getting, well, we just told you. The Cold Slither Zartan. We're going to be getting the Arctic Cobra Commander. So you'll have to buy two. That's right. To make a hooded Arctic Cobra Commander. And Wild Bill, the cartoon accurate version. Not that buffed out version behind him. And it looks like that of the Snake Eyes, where he gets radiated. Will he have the same sculpt? I'm hoping he's black. No, he'll be purple. He'll be purple. Hopefully he'll be this color. That's not so bad. So we're getting that in the next wave. The next wave! Oh, there's always more. On the back here, the card shows the Arctic Cobra Commander. Cartoon accurate Wild Bill, so he's going to be in blue. Alright. And Cold Slither. And this other with, I can't make out what it says there. No one can. So, now there's tons of images online, and there's a cool image that you should see too. So this might be in the works. I just found the image. There's an image on Google. Just Google it. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough. This looks fantastic. Oh, we lost the image again. Cold Slither. Let's see if I just shut off this light for a second. No, that's not doing it anyways. It's the blue. Alright, so that's hilarious. Oh man. Geez, that looks super funny. Alright, those guys look... I'm sorry it's not coming in so clear, but let's see. See if I can pull it back. You might be able to zoom in on your tablet or your thing. Anyways, just Google the image. So there's the Cold Slither band, and you can see their little guitars underneath. Does that guitar match this one? So that might be somebody else's that they just made up. Since the guitars don't match. But you get an idea. If we were to get all those four, I don't know if that's just something somebody made. But wait, there's more. That's just a closer look. That looks just wild, eh? The Gene Simmons. Alrighty. And he color changes. AKA Chris McLeod. Full Force. Told us April 8th they'll be going on sale. Who is excited now to get some more Dreadnoks? I'm sure the band will be coming. And maybe some of the rest of the waves. Or maybe it'll be a full-on exclusive set of 4. Yeah, that's right, they'll resell your Zartan one more time. But this snake eyes is not so bad. Like, if you... Is it the Arctic snake eyes? Or the radiated snake eyes? Because that episode, he grabs the canister of radiation and he gets radiated. Which... Sorry. I just have a bit of a cough. Which is not an ideal thing. Never handle any radiation. Ever. It's not good. So he might look like this version. And then I might have to get one of those sleds with the dogs. Have to track one of those sleds down. Oh, man. So we're getting more from Super7. Not too bad. We're getting another wave. A few months after the other wave. A month or two? Yeah, probably a month or two. Alright. Now, one other interesting thing is, why did I start collecting G.I. Joe again? You know, well, once you actually buy a few, then you get that feeling, and it's just a great feeling of your heart. You know, it's the best part of your heart that comes out. It reminds you of a simpler time when you didn't have bills to pay or nothing. You could just get lost for hours upon hours. You know, playing. It would take you hours to set up too. Or if you just played with a few, you had a lot more fun. But no matter how many figures you had, it was great fun. And the scenarios could play out for hours and hours. And now when we're older, we mostly just play by setting them up on the shelves and dusting them off. But it's fun to just take a few down and play with them, you know. If you get the time, or even some people actually bring them with them when they're working. And they'll play if they have time. They'll do a fight scene or something, so it's kind of fun. It's funny. Oh. Now, what do all three of these have in common? They have one other aspect that I want you to understand. All these three figures, you know, you could pretend. You could pretend. Anyone could pretend. Didn't matter what ethnicity you were. I can't pronounce that word. You could pretend you're these three figures. And why is that? In all the other figures, well, they had a part of their skin showing, or eyes, or arms, hands. But these three figures, anyone could be one of these figures. They could be Snake Eyes, Steel Brigade, 1987, or Barbecue. I don't know. Barbecue should have been red. Firefighter. He's an orange firefighter. He's special. So that was one part of playtime that was magical. It was the imagination you had. I mean, most of us had favorites, or it was the newest figure you got was your favorite for a while, and then you went to the next one and the next one. But some of your favorites just stuck with you. Sorry for my cough. But some of them, like, I loved the 1985 Snake Eyes. I never got them until after, but I still got them. And, well, it was a fantastic Snake Eyes to get. And even if I didn't have one with hands, I would take arms off another figure and just put it on. His thumbs always broke. So that was another sad thing about the Joes, is thumbs always breaking. But anyways, oh yes, I was going to tell you also, agesthreeandup.ca. It's not .com, I said .com, but agesthreeandup.ca. You can pre-order the Super7, Ramar, and Fatal Fluffy, as well as the Serpentor and Duke. I put my pre-order in, and I was kind of sour that you couldn't get them all in one place, because I already put a pre-order in for 2. But even if you're in the States, it's kind of stupid. Like, why wouldn't they have all the figures at the same site? And yes, if you go on eBay, there's tons of scalpers that are just putting them up there for like $75. It's just insane. I don't know, they're charging like 3 to 4 times the price just for the Fatal Fluffy, and I think double or triple the price too for Ramar. So if you missed out on those figures, go to ages3andup, and just it's basically how it says, ages3andup. It's all one words .com. And if you missed out, then you can pre-order them there. And if you're in the States, it says 27 Canadian, but then that works out to be whatever, $20 American, or probably I don't know. It's not gonna be that as expensive. And then in the States, you guys get I guess probably free shipping, where we have to pay for our shipping, and that always increases the prices of our figures. So they end up working out to be like $35 when you order 4. So, but when the next wave comes, I'm probably gonna have to order directly from Super7, because I want these figures sooner than later, because they're still on pre-order. So it's gonna be a while before I get those other Super7 figures. But they're supposed to be delivered in the first quarter, which is hopefully soon. Again, I am looking forward to the rest of Cold Slither. So maybe he'll have one Dreadnought come out every 4. Every 4th figure might be a Dreadnought, or they might have a set. It all depends. You know, I was hoping for Snake Eyes with a dress, but we didn't get that. Like, jeez. That was part of the Cold Slither thing. Can't believe we're not getting that. Just kidding. That would be hilarious. I would never have to find a sailor hat for him. Play the Blue Oyster music. Oh. Anyways, we're getting off topic. So now Cobra also had a lot of figures that you know, that you could pretend you were. And well, more of them actually were the masked bandits. You know, they always had a mask on, but they're fully concealed. You know, they're the bad guys, the evil forces of Cobra and the terrorist organization, Cobra Commander. That's hard to do when you have a cough. So anyways, now there's a lot of cool figures that people might not have. And even this like Cobra Trooper from, I think it's 2005 or 2003, one of those years. In the 2000s there. His head's a little bit softer, but still, it's a fantastic looking figure. I don't know how well that'll come in. But you get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us just pretended we're certain figures for a while. And it was just a lot of enjoyment, you know? I mean, it is the best part of your childhood. I mean, you did have a lot of fun playing with these. And you get lost for hours upon end. But yes, I got out of them and got into Ninja Turtles, but then I got back into them. And yes, I found my favorite one. Well, not I found one of my favorites, Serpentor. And I believe he was outside for like maybe 15 or 20 years before I found him face down in the grass. And he just crumbled. Like, he was, I mean, all the joints fell apart because he just got really brittle because of that gold plastic. But that was one of my only figures, and then I restarted it. Rekindled the fire, the passion, the awesome feelings you get, the surge, the adrenaline from finding new figures at the store. It is powerful, but it is a great emotion of happiness and love, and I wanted to share that with everyone. So hopefully, anyways, we're out of time again, but hopefully you'll understand the best part of collecting is sharing it with others too, because playtime was awesome.